Hey, Rudy, welcome. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Welcome, everyone, to today's live stream, episode number 12 of our Kingdom Come Deliverance gameplay series. I'm Commander Jorval, and I want to thank you for coming along on our journey today. So, first of all, I do want to send a thanks out to Sharon Bamber, I apologize, your name had disappeared off the membership list there the last couple of weeks, so I had removed it from the banner, but now it's shown back up on the list again. So if that was just YouTube being a mistake, then I do apologize for that. But if you are back, then again, thank you very much, and welcome back. I certainly appreciate the support. So on our admin notes, this weekend is going to see kind of an interim change to the schedule. We're obviously continuing with Kingdom Come Deliverance this week, or I mean this weekend on today's episode as normal. Tomorrow, though, you're going to see a change, and you're going to see a post go up on the post tab later on today, as well as on my social media, explaining what we're going to be doing for tomorrow. We're going to be doing a walkthrough of a demo of a game that's going to be coming out here the end of this year, probably is my guess, or coming out in early access the end of this year for release probably next year. I'm really excited about it. I want to kind of explore the demo a little bit and show you guys through that, and that's just going to be a 1 week, one-off type of video. And then we're going to be taking a break for 1 week, and we will start a new series, and you will see a social media and community or post tab post about that as well. So pay attention here today and through this coming week for more information about what's happening with the upcoming live streams, because I think you're going to be excited about what we're going to be seeing. So I think that's it on our recap. On our admin notes, on our recap, last week we had started the Raiders activity at the end of the episode. We had gone through some side quests, and we had progressed out of the Rattay area and moved more into the Talmberg, Uzhitz area of the map. And that started the Raiders activity, which is clearing out camps of Cumans this time and not bandits. We had dealt with the first one of those, and we have 3 or 4 more, I believe, and we're going to jump in and kind of pick that activity back up, because I want to approach these a couple of different ways here. And the first thing that I want to do is look and see what we have on our skills. Okay, so all we have is featherweight. That doesn't really interest me here. Combat on defense. Doesn't really matter as much between these two. So well-worn is obviously the thing that you're looking to get. Knight in Shining Armor can be useful for a charisma bonus, and especially when you're wearing the Treasures of the Past DLC armor set, then that can really be a big bonus to your charisma. Golem can be useful. It's a way to up your intimidation stat, basically. And that between these, Weapon Cruncher is kind of meh. In that it's, if you get into clenches a lot, and you can't abuse this, if you get into clenches a lot and you win that clench by having some other perks that help do that or make that more reliable, then you'll damage their weapon to the point where they can't really damage you a whole lot. It's just not something that I tend to focus on. So both of these are at level 12. So I'm going to hold on to the defense perk until we get down to level 12. What I do want to look at is hunting, though. Okay, so I do have the Forester perk. I do not have the Tanner perk. So today we're going to be doing some hunting a little bit later on, because I believe we get another perk at 13. Yes, we do. And we'll want to, if we get to that quest today, then I'll definitely want to have the Tanner perk before I go into it. So right now, let's kind of see where we are. Okay, nothing in particular. We have cleared out the first camp because we do have 3 ears and 1 mask. Everything else should be on our horse as far as the weapons and armor we picked up. And it is 4 in the morning, so we're gonna go. I can't remember if I bought this room here or not. We did not. So everybody's asleep already. Yep. Okay. So I do have a couple of options here. What does my nourishment and energy look like? It's kind of meh. But let's see here. So if we look at our journal for the Raiders quest, we need to report this to Sir Robard here, I guess, next. Since we haven't turned it in. So I think what we're going to do is wait just past the time. We're going to wait until morning. We're going to buy a room so that we have it permanently. And then we're going to rest a little bit and head out in the afternoon to look at this next camp, not during the night. We don't need the torch anymore. We can send that to our horse.
Yeah.
And let's head up and see Sir Robard here.
Yeah.
And there he is. Oh boy. Collision model. All right.
Good day to you.
I've taken care of that camp.
Have you brought me proof?
Here it is.
Well, that is a fine bit of news. I've received another report. Some folk were ambushed by the Talmberg Creek on the way towards Uzhitz. I reckon it'd be worth a look there.
Very well. I'll take a look there.
Okay. And while we're here,
Can you
let's see
teach
if we
me
can
how-
get any more
Certainly.
training.
I'd like to hone my...
First, you have to have...
Well. I'd like to get back.
Certainly.
I'm interested in...
Wouldn't you rather learn the...
Well. I'd like to
Certainly.
I'd like to hone...
First, you have to have...
Okay, so we can't get
Wow.
any more training here yet. We're going to hold on to the trophies for now, for no particular reason. But we do get 375 groschen for each one of the leader's masks that you have. So it's you're going to have a decent amount of money that comes out of this, 2K worth or something like that, just by clearing these out. So the next raider camp that we're going to look for is up here. So we're just going to follow this road north when it branches, we're going to turn right, and then we're going to be at the north side. Now, this camp is actually, like, right here, I think. So, we'll follow the road up, take the right at the fork, and when it gets up here, then we'll make our way down.
Yeah.
And once we finish all this, we're going to have like I say, a really decent amount of money with all the armor and everything that we're selling. We're going to have a really good amount of money, and I'm going to go shopping for a little bit, too. Okay, so I had to detour there because of the combat that I was about to get into. It wouldn't let me go right because of the roadblock.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where we want to be.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I say, the camp is right around here-ish or so. So we're going to... And I should have picked up some more Savior Schnapps, but I think I'll be alright. And I need to be a little careful here. It's not here. I do want to look at something, though. Because I believe there's something else. Here, I'll have to remember this. I wanted to find it, but I can't remember what I used that for. And I don't want to stumble into this camp here. This is why I normally like approaching these camps during the evening, because you can see the campfire. And you know exactly where it is. During the day, you don't have that. And you can stumble into this camp pretty easily. I thought I knew where it was. Here? Maybe I don't. Okay, there it is. Okay, so right now I'm straight zeros because of the Forester perk and the armor that I have. So what I want to do is I want to separate these humans out. They tend to range outward, and they range one at a time. Okay, now that one has the dog, so I definitely want to deal with this one here first. And I want to try and kill the dog, like I say, as quickly as I can. Where did he go? There he is. So what do I have for arrows here? The better hunting arrow. Let's see if I can change that up. So I've got 24 wounding arrows. Okay. Okay, so the dog's down. I think he's down as well. If he is, we'll check down here and see. Yes, he is. So one shot at him. Nice. I'll take it. Now we can go looking at the camp again and see if we can isolate another one. Now this camp here, if you approach during the evening, it's actually pretty easy to poison the pot in this one. I think there are 2 more sitting at the campfire. Up there. Right now. There's 3 more sitting at the campfire. But that is the only dog in camp, I believe. So what we're going to do is wait for one of them to go patrolling. And we'll split him off, just like we did there. And take them one at a time. Because you don't want to get into a fight with all of them. And I do want to approach real quick and just make sure there's not another dog. I don't see one, I don't hear one. The other thing about the Cuman camps is that these tents, when they go to sleep under them, it makes it impossible for you to assassinate them. You can assassinate them underneath of those lean-tos, but not when they're laying in these tents. So those lean-tos over there are fine, but if they go to sleep in these, you can't assassinate them. And that makes it really hard to clear this camp at night. So I tend to do these during the day. Here we go. We got an archer. Breaking off here a little bit. I might be able to assassinate him, but I think I'm just going to try and shoot him. Let's go ahead and save this. we're just going to back up. They are not going to see me. At all. With the Forester perk and straight zeros, they're not going to find me. You can see I don't even have the beginning of combat indication up there, like they're looking for me. I don't have any of that. That's what the Forester perk does. The Forester perk is one of the best perks in the game. And these guys are going to head back to camp at different times, and I might be able to split one off when they head back to camp. That's the leader, I think. Nope. So where'd the archer go? He walked up over this hill. Wonder if he bled out. I do not know where he went. That's disconcerting. Because I don't see him up here. Oh, there he is. He went to sleep. Okay, so now I've got 2 left, but as soon as they see that body, they're going to spread out and start searching. And I can isolate them again. Because how these camps normally split up is half of the camp stays awake all night, and half of the camp stays awake all day. So there's never a point where everyone in the camp is asleep. So if you can manage to eliminate one of those groups, which I think we've done, I think the 2 archers in this camp are the ones that are up at night and sleep during the day. If you can eliminate those groups, then, and there we go, he's going to head over here and he might find that body. Oh, he didn't. Okay, well, let's see if we can get a shot on him. Okay, so they're going to come running up here, and why am I not moving backward? Okay. They're both out here. Yeah, they found the body. So now they're going to come out and start searching. And that's probably going to allow me to isolate one of them. I don't like being on the low ground here. Can't see anything. Okay, so they are now they ignored the body. He's over there leaning against the tree. And the other one's sitting at the campfire again. So let's again draw him out. And we'll retreat to this side of this tree here. He's there leaning against that tree. Yep. Is he not going to come? Watch, I'm going to pop over this ridge and he's going to be right there in front of me. Okay, so he didn't alert to that. Okay, so that was a hit.
Innen kellett oda repülnie. Hát hol az a szedély?
Okay, there he is. They're both up here in front of me. They're still wandering around looking.
Kellett lőnie.
Yep. But they are not going to see me. As soon as I see them put their swords back in. Okay, so there they go. That one missed. That one hit. And this guy might be a little separated.
Innen kellett oda repülnie. Hát hol az a szedély?
So I hit him twice. So he's going to be severely wounded. And he's walking back, but the other one is still looking, which is good. Because they're going to be a little separated here. Where did his buddy go?
Húgyoznom kell. Mi volt az?
Oh, his buddy went to lay down over there. Because he's too wounded. And now this almost never works. For whatever reason, I don't know why. So I'm going to save here. But sneaking up and trying to assassinate these guys from behind almost never works.
A picsába már majdnem kiózanodtam.
Yeah, see?
Vesz! Megöllek, te büdös!
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to survive this.
Na,
We'll
hogy a
see.
faszba! Meguntad az életed? Uram! Na, bazd meg! A teremtési! Így! Ja! Kutya valagába!
Okay, well, one more perfect block and we got it. Okay, so that was pretty close. Again, I don't know why it almost never works. You should be able to sneak up behind people more reliably, but I wanted to see if I could do it. And I got the icon for a split second. Okay, so found him. The two other guys are in camp. Okay, and as usual, there is a chest here, but again, I don't think I have the lockpicking skills for it. I don't. Okay. Now I'm not bleeding anymore, so bring our horse in. We'll transfer a bunch of this stuff to our horse. I'm gonna send 90 of these off. Okay, so my horse can't carry any more of those. So my horse is completely full. Probably can't mount it with this amount of weight. Didn't realize my horse was that full. I can probably mount my horse with this, though. Yep. Okay, so we're going to fast travel to... Okay, so I'm too overloaded to fast travel. So let's just drop a little bit more here onto this guy, and then we'll fast travel. We'll sell off all this stuff, then we'll come back up here, pick these up again. Okay. Fast travel, we'll sell up all this stuff.
Well, well. Now, what have we...
This won't take long.
Not too worried about that. Hey, Kawami, welcome, and thank you for the support very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad you beat it. I hadn't played it when it first came out. I had heard about it, but didn't play it. And then when the second one came out, I didn't want to start from the second one. I definitely wanted to work my way through from the beginning. So that's where we are here, but I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Okay, so we'll just transfer one of those. And we'll keep the Warhorse set in here. We'll leave some hare meat. And I'll take this, I just won't sell it.
Hey, greetings.
Okay, so we'll
I've got
sell
some
all these goods
these
here.
owners might miss them.
All right, take care.
I'm going to sell one of those and the 69 health dagger. We'll keep the others. Okay, now one of these... Nope, it's not this one. Okay, so you can see almost 2K from selling that.
Let's talk about the price.
Well,
So a little bit over 2K.
Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake.
See how much we can stretch it.
Aye. That amount.
Okay, so 2200 groschen for a camp and a half, basically. So we're going to put that small blacksmith kit in there. We're going to pick up, we can't use the Cuman bow yet because we don't have the strength for it. We're going to pick up some more Savior Schnapps.
Hey, lad.
Okay. What time is it? Almost nighttime. So let's fast travel back up to Talmberg. Should be nighttime when we get there. We'll head up to that camp again. It should be pretty easy to find at night. And then we're going to rest after that because our energy is going to be really low.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go pick up the last of this loot. We will sleep. We'll wake up early. And we will... Did I miss the road here? Oh, this isn't where it turns. And I'll wake up early, fast travel back down and sell these items off. Then we'll come back up here and we'll do the next camp again during the day. Okay, so these guys are back again. I'll just go cross country to get away from them. And it's down here past this tree. And again, we'll be able to see the camp. The campfire's still lit up. Oh, their bodies are already gone. I was hoping that they weren't going to be gone with that short amount of time, but they are, so I'm going to miss out on some groschen there because of the timing on that. So I think, I can't remember, I think you have something like 12 hours or something to be able to get it before the bodies despawn. I was hoping I'd be able to get it in time, but I wasn't, so. Doesn't really matter though, it's just groschen. Like I say, we have a way to get unlimited groschen with alchemy, so not too worried about it. So we'll go back to Talmberg now. We'll sleep through the night. And we're going to buy this room here in Talmberg, so that we have it permanently and we can use it whenever we want. Because if we come here at night and the innkeeper's already asleep, then we can't buy the room. Or we can't rent the room, so...
God be with you.
Have you got a bed?
For how long?
How about if I pay you for...
Sure. Let's...
Here you
Okay,
go.
200 gross, I'm not too worried about it.
You like
It's going to get me another home. Now we can use this bed here and this chest whenever we want. And that makes it easy also, because you can overload yourself. You can ride back to Talmberg and drop your items here in the chest, and then pick them out later to be able to sell them. So let's turn off our torch. I don't know how early Captain Robard gets up. Let's go see if we can turn this camp in. And then we'll take care of the second one, or the third one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so he's not up yet. Still not up. There he is.
Good day to you.
I've taken care of that camp.
Have you brought me proof?
Here it is.
I'm delighted to hear it. It's not over yet. I've heard of some trouble along the Rovna Road. There's bound to be another encampment there. Most likely in an abandoned mine in the woods.
All right, I'll take a look around.
Okay, now this one is a little bit difficult in that there are two kind of separate groups of humans here, because he said it's most likely in an abandoned mine, and that is absolutely true. So we're going up near Rovna, up here. So we're going to head up the road here. We're going to cross the bridge, and once we cross the bridge, then we're going to dismount before we cross the river.
Yeah.
So let's start making our way up there. And this route should be familiar to us. It's the route that we took during the prologue. once we get up here, we'll be turning to the left a little bit and crossing a bridge.
Still quite hungry.
And once we do that, we'll move forward a little bit and start to dismount. Here's the bridge. And then up in here, because there's the water. So now looking at it, you can see where this area is, and I honestly can't remember where this one is in here. So we'll make our way in here and locate this camp. I'll remember it when I get close to it, because there's a bunch of rocks around it. And you can't really see a whole lot of the camp. Okay, so there's one of the Cumans there. That's the camp over there. So this guy here's isolated. So this is what I like about during the day, is I can isolate these guys kind of one-on-one. I'm going to try and get up north, take up that archer that's up there. If I'm going to assassinate people, I'd prefer to be assassinating the well-armored melee types. But see, down there below is the camp, in that little hollow right there. And there's that archer. And he's all by himself up here. And I want to be backing up away from the camp. Okay. Okay, you can hear the dog. I'm just looking to see if I can easily find that arrow I shot. There it is. Wounding arrows are really good, so I want to keep an eye on them if I can. Then let's send this stuff to my camp. Actually, the bacon I'll eat. The Cuman bow is the 74 damage Cuman bow, so this is the best one. We just can't use it yet, because we don't have a min strength 13, but we're getting there. There is a padded coif that's better than the padded black coif that I want to keep an eye out for. And you can hear the dog, too. You can draw this dog out. And there you can see the camp. Now, like I say, you can draw this dog out. Normally, if you get a little close, there's the dog. See, the dog sees you now. Okay. And this guy is going to sit there. And now that he's isolated, let me see if I can get him drawn up here. Okay, so that was a hit. And he's down.
Liano! Ott van egy a szemetek közül! Vigyázzatok vele!
Okay, so this guy found the body.
Vigyázz! Itt az ellenség!
Okay, so they're all searching for me. So let's
Látom őt! Ott mi?
head up here. But I killed the dog and I killed 2 of them,
Vigyázzat!
which is a huge bonus.
Vigyázz! Látom az ellenséget!
And again, there's no way they're going to find me up here.
Ott mi? Látjátok? Ott az agényláda! Hé! Ott van, vigyázz!
So they probably found the dead body there. Okay, so one of them's calmed down, the second one's calmed down. There's the third one, he's calmed down too. So they should all start heading back to the camp. Maybe I can isolate this guy. This is the camp leader, I think. A little bit to the left. Okay. So they're not fully isolated. Another one came up here with him. But I did get a couple of hits on him. How many more wounding arrows do I have? 10. Okay, so that bottom one is going his way.
Hova tűnhetett? Valahol itt kell lennie.
Oh, come on, I'm trapped against something here. Perfect. Love it. Okay, now again, technically I could just end it right here and go turn this in, but you're wasting a lot of aggression if you don't loot these guys. So there's the dog, so this body should be down this way. Yep, it is. Okay, so let's send this off to my horse. 27 and 25. 24, 22. Okay, so no, this is the one I used to have on my personal playthrough, and I've already got the better one, it looks like. Okay, so now that the dog is gone, let's see how many are still left down here. I think there might be 2. Okay, so there's an archer who's heading off by himself. And another one that's sitting down there at the campfire. So let's see if we can wait for this archer to separate himself. Here he is. And we'll see if we can take him out. Well, we will be able to take him out. Okay, we're just going to wait for him to separate himself quite a bit here. Okay, and you can see they can get right up on me, and they still never entered into combat with me. There. So, better hunting arrows. We got a bunch of those, so we're going to put 90 of them on our horse. Okay. So now we've just got one left down here outside the mine. Now there are more inside the mine. They're sleeping. Now he's going to get up and go on patrol. And this is what we want. We want to be able to separate him from the mine, because we don't want him running into the mine and calling for reinforcements. Hurry up and die already. Okay, and the last set of stuff to go to my horse here. All right. Now we're going to head into the camp area here. And you see there's a mine in front of us. Just going to look, make sure there's nobody here, and I'm going to drop a save. Because the interior of this can be a little weird. Okay, this is where the night shift sleeps. So in here you're going to find, normally, a couple of sleeping humans. We didn't. We must have caught them during shift change. And again, too difficult on the locks. But this one, you can store stuff in this chest here. And then come back and get it later. So we must have caught them during shift change when they were all out and about, because I think that was 5. Yeah. So we managed to get everybody here. This is one that you cannot sneak in and poison the pot. There's just no way. They don't leave this little hollow here. All of them at the same time will not leave that hollow. So now that we got a full inventory of stuff, we're going to fast travel back down to Rete Mill. Made it all the way. Surprising. Okay, and let's pull everything out of here. So we're going to take the 74 Cuman bow. I think we might have one in our chest already, but we'll go look and see. If we don't, need the golden spurs. Don't need the night spurs. Whoops. Leave the Warhorse set. Okay, and all of that is good.
Hey. Greeting.
I've got some good.
All right. Good luck then.
And we'll sell all of this off. So we're going to keep the 74 Cuman bow. That's the highest damage Cuman bow in the game, is the 74. I think we might already, like I say, I think we might already have one in our chest, but we'll go check. If we do, we'll come back out and sell this. Okay, so check our basket. So 1.7k.
Let's have a word about. Agree?
That's better. Finally.
Okay, let's go check our chest here real quick and see if we do have a 74 Cuman bow, so we do. So we don't need the one that I've got. Let's pick up a couple of more Savior Schnapps. Getting kind of low, so off stream I'll probably craft some more of these. And what's my nourishment? 56. Might as well eat from the pot while I'm here. Sell that Cuman bow.
I've got some good.
All right.
I'm just going to close that deal. I don't care about 56 groschen very much. Alright, and we'll head back up to Talmberg. Yeah, so it's 4 o'clock, so by the time we get up there, it's probably going to be dark. But maybe Robard will still be here.
Yeah.
He is. Good. We can turn this in and start the next one.
I'm glad.
I've taken care of that camp.
Have you brought me proof?
Here it is.
I'm delighted to hear it. Some farmers from Uzhitz came to the castle with a complaint. There's another encampment to the east of the village.
Very well. I'll take a look there.
Okay, so we got our next one. This is the 4th out of 5. Okay, and this one is out here in no man's land, east of Uzhitz. So let's go. Let's ride up to Uzhitz.
Yeah.
We'll get a room up at Uzhitz, spend the night up there, and be ready to take the camp the next day. That sounds like a plan. Because the next one... The next camp is down here by Talmberg, so we shouldn't need to buy a room permanently up here at Uzhitz. It's a little bit out of the way for me to be buying a home up here, but you can if you want. It's only 250 groschen. But here's Uzhitz. We'll stop off at the tavern, sleep through the night, and head out there. There's the tavern. And I don't know what, okay, so we don't have any of the, like, armor smiths or anything like that in here. Uzhitz is a smaller town, so...
My respects to you.
Can I sleep?
I suppose. For how long?
Just the one night.
Sure, but let's see your coin first. These are harsh times.
Here you go.
You'll like it.
Okay.
Good luck to you.
So with this one in here and up the ladder. And it's not actually this bed, I don't think. think it's supposed to be this one here. Doesn't really matter though. We'll wake up early. Okay, now we're gonna go pull up our map here and kind of look at where we're heading. So, out here, kind of in the fog of war, it's kind of out here, out that location. Nope, we're gonna head back up here and then go east.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now this camp, if I remember right, is really close to the road. So, I'm gonna dismount here. And look for that campfire. Okay, so it's the other side of the road. Yeah. There's the camp right there. See the campfire. Oh no, that's the sunrise. There it is. Right there. Now we need to be careful with this one, because again, they're out patrolling. Some of them are, and there's a path here that will lead you around to the camp, and they patrol that path quite a bit, but they also just randomly patrol out here in these woods. And if I stumble across just one, that's not a problem. If I stumble across 2 or 3, that's a huge problem. So let's go ahead and drop a save. And there are 2 dogs in this camp, I think. And this is one of the pathways that they patrol, so I'm looking behind me. So he's asleep. He's asleep. There's the dog. Come on, why can't I... There we go. I didn't get my sword out in time to take the dog. Combat icon's not going away. There it is. Okay. So that was actually fortunate. I got rid of the dog. I don't know if they've been alerted, though. Yep. There's 4 of them. But they're all coming back. And this camp is kind of separated into 2 parts. I'm going to kind of give them time to go back to sleep. Okay, so who's here? So there's one guy awake at the campfire. There's one asleep there. There's one asleep there. And there's probably one asleep behind him. So that is the camp leader, I think. Oh, I can poison the wine. I don't think I've ever done that before. I can't get in there to poison the food. Let me see if I can move around the other side. Okay, so there he is. He's still eating. Do you guys hear a dog barking, or is that just me? Okay, so there he is sitting there. Is there a Cuman in here? There's not. Okay, so now the other one's getting up. He's getting a bowl and eating. It looks like they're all getting up now. Because there's 2 of them sitting on that log. Yeah. He's eating there. This one's gone to sleep. He must be the night shift. So it might be interesting if they go drink their wine after they finish their breakfast. I've never poisoned wine before in a camp. I've poisoned food pots, but I've never poisoned wine. But it's back there on the far side, sitting on that tree limb. So if one of them gets up and walks over there, then... Okay, so he's walking over there toward it. He did. He took it. So he's gonna die. He's just gonna keel over. So it looks like when they finish breakfast, they drop their bowls. Then they walk over and they grab the wineskin and they drink out of it. Okay, so that guy is separating himself over there. Let's see if I can get around and get him. Because I know one of them's dead. It just takes a while for the poison to work. But if you use the Bane poison, it kills them outright. And this is going to be a little sketchy, trying to find this guy out here in the woods. There he is. Okay, so he's walking back to the camp.
Úgy levezetném valakinek ideget.
Yeah, and see the wineskin's gone. Oh, it's still kind of here. Kind of not. So they're now out patrolling. There he goes, he drank it. Not gonna shoot him. Just wanted to make sure my bow was out. Because this guy should keel over dead. And I see the other one back there behind the camp. I don't know where the others are patrolling though, which is kind of worrying me a little bit.
Úgy levezetném valakinek ideget.
Well, he should be dying. Unless there was another wineskin somewhere that he picked up. I'm waiting for the others to come back here so I can get eyes on them again. It's behind me. I might be alright here.
Mi volt ez? De én megtalállak, te Gani. Előlem nem bújsz.
Oh, okay. There are two.
Hova tűnhetek? Valahol itt kell lennie.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more finicky just because of the thick woods. You can't see. Oh, shoot.
Szar egy nap. Úgy levezetném valakinek.
That was almost interesting. Got a clear path down there, though. Oh, geez, I missed.
Rossz helyen vagy rossz időben! Ja. Ja.
Let's kind of draw him away while I counter him.
Pina! Na, mi van?
Keep him away from his friends.
Gyere!
Okay. So I got him just in time. And with plate armor, you need to be stabbing with a sword, not slashing.
Basz meg, elég, legyőztél! Hagyd már!
Yeah, I was gonna say, where are you going? Okay, so we took out 2 more there. And the dog is gone, so... Good start. That's the different one. See, the visibility conspicuous on this is 1313. It's 24 and 22. So this is the one I want to change to. Okay. So I am getting low on wounding arrows, so I need to remember that. We should have, hopefully, only a couple left. Let's head up around this way and see who's... I swear that sounded like a dog. Okay, we got one at the campfire. There's one sleeping right there. And I think this is it. But I'm gonna wait for him to finish eating and get up, and maybe he'll leave and I can assassinate this guy. Because I know one of these guys I've hit a couple of times already. So, probably this guy down here sleeping. I can try and work my way around behind him, but again, the assassinations from behind just don't ever seem to work. Not entirely sure why that is. Okay, so he just got up. Okay, so he put his bowl down. And he's leaving on patrol. Perfect. We're gonna assassinate this guy. This is the camp leader. Okay, and then this guy is out here. Oh. That might have been the one I'd already hit twice. Nope. Where are you running to? Where did he go? Oh, he died in the woods. Alright. Easy enough. Yeah, that must have been the guy I'd already hit a couple of times. And the last couple of human chests are going to be unlocked. There may be some little stuff in it, but normally not a whole lot. Okay. So I'm pretty close, so I'm just going to make my way back to Talmberg. I can't fast travel because I'm overloaded, right? Yeah. But I can just ride my horse back, so I'm going to head east, hit the road, take a right. Yeah. Actually, I'm just going to ride northwest, cross country, and get into Uzhitz, cross the bridge. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll ride straight through Uzhitz and head southwest out of Uzhitz. Actually, should have stayed on the road here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it's this way we want to go.
Yeah.
Okay, it was that way. So we're gonna have to head back up northeast. back up northwest, sorry. Until we hit the road on the far side. I think you have to go this way to get there.
Sweeten up your day.
Yeah, okay, so head up around here and to the left.
Yeah.
And follow this road down to Talmberg. Probably an ambush point down, or there is an ambush point down here. We'll see if we get ambushed or not. Here's the ambush point. Looks like it's clear.
Yeah.
Okay, so only one more left.
Greetings.
I've taken care of...
Have you brought...
Here it is.
Well, that is a fine bit of news. Some charcoal burners came here from the camp to the south. It seems there are Cumans camped there by the path, and they've been attacking folk in the area. Best go and check it out.
I understand.
Okay, and this is the last camp. Let's see if we've gotten any upgrades. So yeah, we got one to Vitality. So Blood Rush is a good one to have. After beating your first opponent, the power of your attacks will increase for a while. It's very helpful when you're dealing with multiple enemies at a time. We don't tend to do that, but it works on like enemy dogs and that sort of stuff as well. So it can be useful to have. Berserk is when it falls below a minimum. Your stamina regenerates 4 times faster. Very good for your melee builds and that sort of stuff. You don't get poisoning or food poisoning from spoiled food, but you don't get any positive effects from it either, meaning you don't get additional hit points from food anymore, which it can be useful. It's not normally something I have to deal with. And then balanced diet, if you don't overeat or go hungry for 5 consecutive days, you get a +1 bonus to vitality and agility. However, as soon as you go hungry, that bonus disappears. Or as soon as you overeat, that bonus disappears. So it's not one that I tend to focus on because it's so temperamental in its usage. If I fast travel and my nourishment goes below 50, then that bonus disappears. And then I have to wait 5 days to try and earn it again. So it's not something that I normally focus on. But Blood Rush I am going to take. Then we got another defense stat here. Oh, we had defense and we're keeping it for Knight in Shining Armor and Well Worn. Oh, we did get one in Sword too. So we've got the Zornart Rastrike, which is probably the best combo to have. There is another one, the Scar Maker here, /stab is easy to execute, and stab works really, really well against heavily armored enemies. So it's a good one to have as well. So bottom left slash and then 2 quick stabs and you execute the combo. Okay, so we're going to up here and we're going to ride down to the inn down here and we're going to drop all this stuff in our chest. And then we can head out and take care of this last camp. And this last camp is, I think it's 6 Cumans and 3 dogs. So it's a sporty one to get through. We do have some quality arrows as well, which we'll use. Okay, and then we'll put all of this stuff in our chest. Silver spurs we don't need. Okay. So let's take the quality arrows here, and we'll move those to our inventory as well. So that way we have wounding arrows at 115 and quality arrows at 125 to be able to shoot here. And we can take a marigold decoction just to get our health fully back up. And let's go take care of this last camp. Now this last camp, we've actually seen it before. Okay, so if we go to our journal here, it's south of us here in this area. So just south of Talmberg. And it's right in here. Again, don't know exactly where it is in here, but oh, stop moaning.
Ow! Watch where you're going, you lad.
Yeah.
Need to head south, not north.
Yeah.
And I think that's it over there. So we're actually going to go in here with our... Whoa, maybe we won't. Because this guy's being nice and isolating himself for us. Okay, so he's got a dog with him.
Hei, kivanot!
He's got 2 dogs with him. I'm gonna get my sword out because the dogs are definitely on me. Okay, so there's one dog dead. Okay, so now he did not even get back into the fight. And he got hit again. And there he goes. Okay, so that took out 2 of the 3 dogs in the camp. Which is very fortunate for us.
Hé, mit csinálsz ott?
Okay, so this guy's decided to isolate himself too. Let's take another marigold decoction. We're gonna take a Bowman's brew as well. This guy's isolating himself as well. And once he gets up here and sees the body, he's gonna do his thing. So we'll try and fight him on the road here.
Hé, ki van ott?
Oh, I missed. Hit him again. Hit him again. I missed. This is the camp leader, I think. Did I run out of wounding? I did. Oh, geez, that was horrible. Pulled that one to the right. He's just soaking up the arrows. Something's wrong here. There's no way this guy should be soaking up this many arrows. Yeah, I'm gonna change over to my sword. Something's broken here. I don't know what's broken here, but I'm gonna track this guy down. Ah. Let me see if I can... Whoa! This is really weird. I do not know what is happening here. This is the weirdest thing I have ever run into, but this is the camp leader. I can't let him get away. Okay. He just... That was the weirdest thing I've ever run into. He took 5 quality arrows without dying. That's insane. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah, that's a little crazy. Like I say, I've never run into that before. Okay, so my Dark Saxon Gambeson needs to be repaired. Okay, and I still have some wounding arrows. Oh, that was from looting the body. Okay, well, we're not running all the way back there for that. Okay, say, that was very, very strange. See if I can get through the woods here. See if we can get back to the camp. Okay, so I need to go straight west, or straight east here. Okay, so here's the road. We need to remember where the camp is. I actually think it's up this way. No. There it is. Okay, well, let's see who's left in here. Because I think we've killed 3 and 2 dogs. Okay, so there's 1 sitting there. There's 2 sitting there. I'm gonna get my sword out, because if there's a 3rd dog in here and it comes running at me, I want to have my sword out. Okay, so there's nobody in that tent. There's nobody in that tent. And there's nobody over there. So it looks like it's just those 2 left. There might be 1 out on patrol. I think there's another archer, and that archer may have the last dog with him. I don't want to let these guys get out of my line of sight for very long, because I want to keep tabs on them. like this guy, who's going to come down this road on patrol. Oh, jeez, come on. Okay, so we got them, we drew them both, so the archer is with them. Okay, so there's the archer, so there's 3 left. So... and let's change out our arrows here. I would love to be able to one-shot that archer, but not sure if I can. So they're all walking back now, I think. Yep. Let's go see if they come out on patrol again. So the archer's going out on patrol by himself. What? Okay, so this guy's coming back.
Mit csinálsz ott?
So maybe we'll just get this guy first here. Want to look at my horse? That's fine.
Csak nem.
Alright, so he's down. Okay, and this archer is out here by himself. So let's see if we can intercept him. He went down the road over there. There he is.
Mi volt ez a hang? Beszarás! És pont amikor kedvem lenne valakiből kiverni a lelket.
Okay, so there's a blood rush perk. Activating. So let's try and use it. And get this last guy in camp. Find out where he is. He might be out patrolling. Or he might be asleep right there. And he's asleep in that tent where I cannot kill him. I cannot assassinate him there. I don't know if I can shoot him or not. I can hit his shield. Okay, so that hit him.
Innen lőhetett az a disznó. Nicsak, mi bújt itt elő?
Okay, so
Ne gondolsz, hogy nem kaplak el? Disznó!
mistiming these. Wait for him to attack again.
Tartsa! Ó, vasz!
Okay, so he's almost dead.
Igen!
Okay, so he parried and struck.
Me akartad?
Yeah, he master struck me there. There he goes. Okay. I think that's it. Why am I still getting the combat icon? There it is. It's a spirit. Like, why am I still getting that? That is 6. And again, I think this one's open. Yeah, just a couple of things in it. Nothing real. Okay, now this one, you can actually poison the pot. And you can poison the pot from up there. If you sneak up well enough, after you've killed the 2 dogs, or while they're out on patrol, you can poison the pot from up there. And then they will all die when they wake and eat out of it. Okay, so I think that's everything. I don't think we left any bodies anywhere. Most of them we killed down here. Not overloaded enough that we can't mount, we just can't fast travel. But yeah, we looted all these. Okay, so let's head back to Talmberg. Oh yeah, can't fast travel. Okay, so we're gonna head down this way around the corner, across the bridge here instead.
Yeah.
And this should take us to Talmberg. And this will finish up the Raiders quest, and it's going to start a new quest called Interlopers, which we're going to delay for a bit. Okay, what am I stuck on? Actually, while we're here, let's see if we can do any training with the huntsman.
Good health to you. I'd like you to show me.
Certainly.
I'm interested in more.
All right.
We'll just pay that. We got
thank you.
plenty. We want to get our hunting skill up too, so this is just going to save me a little time.
I'd like you to show.
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my.
All right.
Now this one will haggle.
Isn't that quite a lot?
Because I
What
need
do
to
you
get
say
up
to
to level
this?
13 to get the Tanner perk.
A little. Agree. God be.
Okay, so I think that's now level 11.
I'd like
So
you to
we
say-
shouldn't be
Sure.
able to get this one.
I want to.
You can't become a master.
Yep.
Well. Can you teach me?
Certainly.
I'm interested.
All right. Now.
Okay, so the bow skill.
Can you teach?
Certainly.
I'd like to.
First, you have to.
Yep, don't have enough yet.
Well.
And then
Can you help me with?
Master.
Certainly.
I'm interested.
All right. Now.
God be.
Just pay for that. I think we can get the next level 2.
Can you help me with?
Certainly.
I'd like to hope.
First, you have to.
Nope, I don't.
Well. I'll think it.
Okay. So now what is our hunting skill? Up to 12. Okay, good. So I don't have a whole lot of work to do off stream to get that up to 13 to get the next perk that we're going to need, which is, again, Tanner. We won't need it this episode, I don't think. We got a couple other quests we can do in the meantime.
Yeah.
Over here,
Yeah.
turn this quest in. Then we'll
Yeah.
offload some of this extra that's overloading us. We'll fast travel back to the Rattay Mill and sell it off.
How are you?
I've taken care of that camp.
Have you brought me proof?
Here it is.
I'm delighted to hear it. Now it seems we can take a bit of a breather. There's no sign of any Cumans around here. I must say, I'm impressed with the job you've done.
Thank you, Captain.
But it would be a pity to waste your talents. They say the roads aren't safe even by Sazau, or around Skalitz. God preserve us. Over there, the brigands are on the rampage.
Well, I'll be glad to deal with them.
I don't doubt it. But in Sasau, you'll have to go first to Sir Sebastian. He's the custodian at the Sasau Monastery, and in charge of security in that region. He'll tell you where to find them, and I'm sure he'll be glad of a helping hand.
Very well, Captain. I'll head there then.
Okay, and like I said, it's going to start the Interlopers quest. Before we go, though, we want to hand over all of our trophies.
I have some trophies.
Show me. So many.
21
My lad,
years.
you're like the smiting right hand of God.
And that gives us 735 more groschen.
Can you teach me?
So
Certainly.
let's see if we can do any
I'd
training
like to
here.
hone.
First, you have to
Well. I'd like to get back.
Certainly.
Don't think
interested-
we have any
wouldn't you
more
rather-
maces.
Well. I'd like to improve.
Certainly.
I'd like to.
First, you have to
Nope.
Well.
Okay. So now, let's see if we can offload onto our horse enough to get us unencumbered. Perfect. Now we can fast travel back to the Rattay Mill. We'll sell all this off and then we're going to come right back up here. But we'll sleep the night down here first. now we're going to grab everything. And there's going to be a lot of it. Where's the silver ring? I might have taken it. Yep, I did. Okay. Sell it all off here.
Hey,
oh, actually,
lad.
there's more that we need
Don't
to
you want
get.
a little wager on the Ratte tourney?
We put a bunch of stuff in our chest, remember? Okay, thanks, Teresa. Appreciate it. How rude, slamming the door in my face. Okay, so let's take... That's the Cuman bow we want to keep. We're going to keep one set of Cuman stuff in here. We don't need these other necklaces. Okay, and I think that's it. There he is. Oh, he has to be all the way over there when I'm super encumbered.
Hey,
Okay,
Good
now
health
let's
to
sell
you.
all this stuff off and
I've got
see
some
what we
goods
get
here.
for
all
it.
right. See you later.
Okay, see, there's a lot of stuff here. A lightweight dark brigandine, I think I don't want to sell. I'm going to get all of my clothing patched here in a second, so I'm not worried about which ones have the most health on them. Okay, 4.4K.
I'd like to discuss the
Well,
Let's see how much we can up that.
Since it's you,
a night. All right, so
4,900 Groschen.
I feel quite hungry.
Nice. And that's why doing these quests is very profitable. As long as you're patient with it and you take your time. And I'm going to put that... This is part of the armored stealth set, I believe. I think this has the lowest noise, visibility, and conspicuousness out of the armor types. But if you're patient with it, take your time. You can take these camps out fairly straightforward, and like I say, make a lot of Groschen in the meantime. So now we're going to head back up to Uzhitz, and we're going to start another quest, another side quest, and this is going to be another fairly straightforward one, but it's going to help up our skills a little bit too. Let's eat from the pot. Since we have to fast travel, we want to give us some time. Oh, and I forgot to repair my stuff. It doesn't matter for this. Since we have to fast travel all the way back up here to Uzhitz. See if we get stopped. Especially along this road. I'm looking for a random encounter too, if I get it. A pilgrim. So you won't know until you go talk to him.
How about a small wage?
That depends.
It's simple. I tell you a riddle.
Okay, so I don't know what this one is, so it's a riddle.
That sounds good. Let's do it.
Now, listen carefully. In the feast hall on the table are 10 candles. Suddenly, a gust of wind throws open the window and blows out 2 candles. A little later, another candle goes out. The servant, therefore, closes the hall window. Now the wind cannot blow out any more. So how many candles can the servant find to relight the following morning in the hall?
Okay, well there were 7 still lit.
3 is the correct answer. While the wind blows out 3, 7 burn down completely overnight, so the next day only those 3 can be rekindled. Well, what can I do? Here's your 10 groschen. Spend them as best you can. Maybe we'll meet up again sometime.
We may well do so. Thank you.
The random encounter I'm looking for on the road is actually the trader. I want to start stopping for the traders to get the treasure maps off of them. That's that same pilgrim. Okay, now for this, trying to remember where he is. Because there's... I think it's out here to the east.
Yeah.
I haven't opened up the map, so I can't see it. I think it's over here, though. one of these.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is it. This is the fisherman's camp. And if you walk up here, see there's a little enclosure here. Talk to the fisherman.
God be with you.
Okay, and here again, we have a fight club.
I want
Let's
to
see
get
if we
better
can
at
up
fist.
our fist
Certainly.
fighting skill.
I'd like to practice.
All right. Now, take care.
Okay, so let's keep talking to him and get this upped as much as we can before we do this.
I want to get better.
Certainly.
I'm interested in.
All right. But now, God be with
I don't know if we have enough for the next one or not.
I want to get better.
you. Certainly.
I'd like to hone.
First, you have to
Okay,
have.
we don't.
Well,
Well, let's talk to
I'll
him
think it over.
about the local brawlers.
Do you know anything about local brawlers?
Why do you ask?
I like a good punch up myself, so I'm keen on meeting like-minded fellows.
Then you're in luck, because I'm in charge of all the fights here. You want to join in right now, or have you any questions?
I want to fight.
Well, if you're as good as you are keen, it'll surely be interesting. But before the two of us start brawling, you have to beat the others.
Who are they? And where can I find them?
Lads from Uzhitz. Mash, Maple, and Ma. Joseph.
Okay. So
Good
now
luck.
we need to go find these three. Very similar to the last one that we did down near Rattay. The difference with this one is that the camp is, the place you fight is quite a bit outside of Uzhitz. So it's a bit of a horse ride to get back
Yeah.
every time from your fighting. But once we get back to Uzhitz, we can check our journal and the map will have the locations of the people that we need to fight. So if we go to Fishy Business in Uzhitz, so A is over here, so we're going to go up and take a left. Okay, so we should just be down here around the end of the houses.
God be with you.
The fisherman told me you'd be up for a brawl. Is it true?
Aye, if you've a mind to. God be with
Okay, so now you're going to get into an unarmed fight here. Very straightforward.
Fuck it! What have I fixed? No more fooling around. Missed.
Timing.
You've got to be kidding.
Okay, and then once he passes out, you can loot his stuff if you want. Get out of here before he wakes up.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's look at the journal again and see who's next. So MASH is right here, it looks like. So just head south, take a right.
These onions will make you.
Okay, so he's down here. Okay, and I believe he's... Oh, he might have walked out around the outside. Nope, I think he's inside the house. These last two sometimes are inside the houses, and you have to kind of draw them out. A little bit.
Mother of God! What's up?
What time is it? Should be out though. Yeah, I think he's just inside of his house. I'm gonna have to find a way to get him out.
What's that?
Let's wait an hour. I don't think this is him. Oh, it is him.
Good day to you. What do you need?
The fisherman sent me to you. Said you'd be up for a brawl.
Is that so? Well, we haven't had any new blood here for a while. But if you want an easier scrap, you should go to Maple or Joseph. I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I'm damn good. Either way, you'll wager a few groschen, right? Farewell.
And they are actually pretty good. They're going to be countering you more than usual. And they will move out of the way of your punches more than usual, so you kind of have to watch out. Okay, game.
God!
You've got to be kidding.
Giving up already?
No. One
Come
more
on then,
good
poor
one,
son.
and he should go down.
Well landed. Wait.
Oh. There we go. That one was a little weird. The combat icon stayed there for a while, so I'm a little worried. Sometimes when you're having these fights, even though you're nowhere near the town, the guards can somehow, quote-unquote, see you do it.
These onions will make you weep like a baby.
And you'll get a bounty in the town. So let's head south across the river and take the first right.
Yeah.
The first left, sorry. Yeah, not this left. This left here. And then straight ahead. Now, maybe it's Maple that's inside the house here.
What in... Is there something you need? Do you want something?
I don't. I want Maple to come out.
Has something happened?
Yeah, it's not out here. I'm pretty sure this is the one where he's in the house. There he is. Come here.
Is someone there?
I am here. Come here and talk to me.
That... Can I help? Come now.
There he is. Oh no, he went back in. Come here.
What hole did you crawl out of? You've no business. You want something from me, do you?
No, I don't.
What do you want? You've no
Good
business
health
here.
to you.
Are you one of the local...
I'm glad you showed up. It's been...
Let's have him teleport me out of here so I don't get a bounty or anything.
No, no. God damn.
Oh, one shot at him. One hit quitter. Okay, and now I can find... What I really need to do, though, is ride back to camp. Or ride back, or fast travel to Uzhitz and then ride back here. Because I don't want him waking up after I've looted him. Because then I will definitely have a bounty.
Yeah.
There he is right there. So I want to give him time to wake up when I'm not around. And we'll ride back out here and get into our last fight. Or maybe that was him. One of the two. I've got a trail of unclothed brawlers here heading heading back.
My respects to you.
Let's fight.
All right. Good. You put on a pretty good show. Let's spice it up with a few groschen, eh? God be with you.
And this will be the last one.
Shit!
And he's a pretty good fighter. He'll be countering you a lot. See, he's moving out of the way and dodging quite a bit on your follow-ups.
Ow! No! Take that!
Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's pretty good. If you miss one block, he'll combo you up like that.
Fuck it!
But if you can get a good counter on him, oh. Or you can sidestep and hit him. You'll be alright.
Not a good move.
There we go. And we got agile as a weasel from him. And our strength went up. And now you've unlocked him to come back here and fight anytime you want. It's just like the other brawlers, where now you can come back here and level up your unarmed skill anytime you want. So let's fast travel back to Rattay. We'll sleep the night away. We'll come back up here and we'll start one more quest. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it. Maybe we will, but we'll see. And we made it all the way down. Nice.
God be with you.
I've got some goods.
All right. Take care.
And let's sell off all of this clothing and all that sort of stuff that we picked up. It's not going to be much. It's just the habit. Okay, so another 120 groschen. And we do want to talk to Teresa.
I've got something for you. I know this is your favorite.
And she's going to give us some
It is
savior
indeed.
schnapps.
Thank you.
She does that periodically. And I'm going to repair my clothes.
I've got something that needs stitching up. Could you do it for
I'm
me?
looking a little raggedy
All right.
here.
I can't have you walking around in torn rags, can I? Show it here.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Okay. And that should get all of my clothing. Since most of what I'm wearing right now is clothing, that's an easy way to get it all back up. So we're going to go in here, we're going to study too. We got the Agile as a Weasel book. So let's sit down. And let's read this book. Okay, and that gives us another point in agility and a new perk point. We're gonna get up, Drop that book off in here, just to know that we read it. And for some reason, we don't have our bow or anything like this equipped. I'm going to move all those to the horse. Move all those to the horse. Move that to the horse. I'm going to pull out the hunting arrows. Just 30 of them. Okay, and now I'm going to sleep through the night. Wake up early. We might have to eat from 2 pots here. We'll see what our numbers look like. Yeah, it looks like we're good. We're probably just barely above 50 though. Okay, so now we're going to head back up to Uzhitz. We're actually going to head to the south side of Uzhitz. But we have to fast travel up into the marker itself. Let's see if we get intercepted on the way, because again, looking for traders. And if you do get intercepted, it's a blue symbol. Kind of looks like the pilgrim symbol. Okay, so we're going to immediately head south out of here. And I'm going to eat from the pot first, though. And that's because we're going to the stables, and the stables are on the south side of the river. Okay, actually I missed the entrance. The entrance is over here.
Yeah.
Okay. And we need to talk to the stable master, so let's wander around here and find him. There he is.
My respects to you.
Any work going here?
Enough for a dozen men. You could take the place of that useless stable hand Vashek for a start.
What happened? Did he do something wrong?
Just found out that he lost our pie.
Lost it where? In his stomach?
No, Pie was our fastest stallion. A lovely dappled one.
Oh. Well, that's bad news. How did Vashek manage to lose him?
He fell, banged his head, and the horse bolted. Can you fathom it? A stable hand falling off a horse. And then Pie took off at a gallop.
Well, I can't take Vashek's job, but I can try to find you a pie.
That would be nice of you. If there's anything you need to know, ask that fool. I was too livid to even speak to him.
Right.
Okay, and that's going to start the quest, The Horse That Bolted. Now, Vashek is normally around here doing that job, actually, but let's see if we can find him. He's normally shoveling manure. Let's see if there's a Where is he at? Oh, he's way up in town. For some reason. Shirking his duties again, it looks like. So let's head up north.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he should just be on the main road up here, from what I saw. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, should be right around here somewhere. Right here.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Let's see if we can get any
like you to
horse
show me how to ride.
Certainly.
Training here.
I want to achieve mastery.
All right. But it'll cost you.
This will be our last in horse trading. We're definitely going to
Isn't that
haggle
quite a lot?
1.6k.
Since it's you.
Well. Agree.
Okay. That gives us a new level in horsemanship. Talk to him again.
How's the head?
So even strangers know my shame. Come on, then. Come and take a closer look at Vashek the Blockhead.
I'm not here to mock.
So what is it you want?
I promised the head groom that I'd look for pie.
Well, good luck with that. I've been searching half the day, although I have been seeing double ever since that bang on the head, so it's possible I missed something.
Can you describe pie for me?
Long face, 4 legs.
You did hit your head hard, didn't you?
Yes? Why?
I asked you to describe pie, not every horse in the world.
Sorry, he's a dappled grey, a stallion, and he's really fast, though that won't help you much.
Quite the opposite. Where did you fall off, Pie?
Just south of here, between the fields and the woods, there's a crossroads where 4 paths meet. It was around there.
4 paths? So we could have gone anywhere.
Now you see my problem.
When was that?
In the morning. Then I staggered about for a while, feeling as rough as a boar's ass. I was glad to stagger back here in the end.
Fine, I'll go and look for him.
Thanks. If you find him, the groom might go easier on me. Oh, and one more thing.
Well?
Pie's used to taking the bridle ways, so I'd keep to those.
That's useful. Thanks.
God be with you.
Okay, so we need to head to the south and pick up the trail. Okay, and we're gonna head down here because normally you meet him here. So south of where he's at is here. This is quite a ways since we met him all the way up here in town.
Yeah.
Stuck on invisible cliffs. Yep.
Yeah.
Great, thanks. Love you, game. And then a fence that just goes on forever. Thank you. Is this another one I can't get up? No, I can get up these. was the way I needed to go. Okay, so here's the crossroads. Okay. Now if we get down and we kind of examine the crossroads and look around here. Normally you can look around here. Am I at the wrong crossroads? I don't think so. Okay, so normally there are horse droppings that you can see on the ground. And it leads you down the eastern path here. Okay, and then as you head down this way, you're going to reach a farm. Oh no, this is the crossroads here, I believe.
Yeah.
I want to illustrate this part before I go, just so we can advance the quest. Yeah. So you can see on the road.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh geez, okay, thanks. Get me into it. You can see the horse droppings on the road. Okay, right here.
This will be the crossroads. So where did Pi go?
So here's the crossroads, and then if you turn to the left, you can see that there's more horse droppings here. Okay.
This could be from Pi. Ah, still fresh.
Okay, so that lets you know that this is the way that Pi went. So if we head down this way, we're going to run up on a farm.
Yeah.
And here's the farm. And if you look around in here, you'll find the farmer and or his wife. They're probably both inside. Great. Look around, see if they're outside anywhere. They're not. So we'll just get this extension of the quest, and then people are bugging me. There they are. They're both inside there. I just need to draw them out by stepping into their little area here. Come here.
Hey! God save you. What can I do for you?
Have you seen a horse? A dappled grey?
My old woman saw him, and she didn't catch him, the silly cow. We could have had a feast. The sausages we could have... The grey, you say?
Aye, a dappled grey. Do you eat horse meat often?
We eat whatever comes our way, Goodman. These days a man can't be too fussy.
I see. Well, thanks.
May the Lord watch over you.
Good afternoon.
Have you seen a horse running this way? A dappled grey?
I have, by Christ. I was coming with brushwood from the woods, and he almost knocked me down. Just before the farm, at the crossroads.
And did you see which way you went?
South, along the road towards Neuhof.
Thank you for your help.
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, so now we know that I went to the south. Okay. And that is going to lead us to a good spot to end the live stream. We're going to pick this up next week. What I'm going to do here in between this, well, you know, actually, this is only going to take like another 10 minutes. How about you guys get a bonus today? How about I just finish this quest up and then I'll quit? Because I don't want to do what I need to do while I'm in the middle of this, quest. Okay, because I need to go level up hunting. So here, the fork in the road. Okay, you want to take the right path because again, you can see the horse droppings. And you should recognize this camp. This was the camp that Hans Capon and I stayed at during the hunting trip.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Have you seen a horse running loose? A dappled grey?
I have indeed. Or at least I did see a riderless horse gallop through here. It went too fast for me to be sure of the color.
Where did you see him?
A short distance down the road, there's a brook. I was there fetching water when that horse gave me the fright of my life.
And where did he run onto?
Well, he splashed about and then ran upstream into the woods.
Much obliged.
My pleasure. Good luck in your search. God be with you.
Okay, so now we need to head down to the creek and then go upstream. Okay, so here's the creek. We're going to cross over. We're going to head over here, and we should know who's here. This is the charcoal burners camp.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Have you seen a horse around here? A dappled grey?
Certainly have. He ran past here heading upstream. Thistle went after him and hasn't come back yet.
Thistle?
A local charcoal burner. None too smart. We call him Thistle.
Right. Well, thank you.
God be with
Okay, now we can leave our horse here because we're not going to need it. We need to follow the creek upstream. Now, you can do this a few different ways, but easy enough just to drop into the stream here and follow it upstream until you can't follow it anymore. And you'll know when that is. And here it is. Can't go any farther up, and looky there. Now there's somebody else in here. Don't go directly to Pi.
Lay off that horse. God be with you.
I'm afraid this horse is a runaway from the Uzhitz stables. You can't have it.
Fuck off. I don't care where he escaped from. Go find your own horse.
Okay, now you can fight him. We have more than enough to persuade him.
You're Thistle, aren't you?
Aye? Do I know you?
No. But as I was looking for that horse, I came across the charcoal camp, and they spoke of you.
And what did they say?
Oh, they were laughing at you. They seemed to think you were some kind of moron for leaving your stuff unguarded.
They were laughing at me? The bastards. Thanks, friend.
Anytime.
You can also pay 500 groschen to get him to leave. Now, taking Pi back. Okay, so you have to mount Pi. He's not going to replace your horse as your regular horse, but we need to get him all the way back to the Uzhitz stables, which are here. Okay, so for that, we're going to head north until we hit the road. We're going to go take a left and then right and straight into the stables. Now, Pi is not the fastest. But here's the road. And once we get to the crossroads, we're going to hang a right and head north. And this should lead us right to the stables. Okay, that's the farmhouse we just visited. He's going to be running out of stamina here pretty quick. But there are the stables. Now, when you bring Pi back, wherever you dismount from Pi is where Pi is going to stay for the remainder of the game. So make sure that you dismount here in a place that isn't going to get in the way of anything, or that looks more natural, I guess. So I'm going to ride Pi through here. You don't want to, like, dismount him right here or something like that. I'm going to put him back up here in this field right here with some nice flowers and dismount here.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
I found Pi for you.
Dear God! What a relief! Between ourselves, he was none too cheap. I don't know what I'd have done if he was gone for good. Here's something for your trouble.
Thank you. Just try not to lose him again.
We'll do our best.
Okay, and you're going to get a comparison there. So let's look at trading here. Okay, so we can pick up a basic horse riding skills 2 book. I want to look and see what we have in here. Okay. So we can. So the first thing to look at is spurs. We have a pair of golden spurs. Okay. You can buy all the spurs here, knights, plain, silver. You can buy Cuman spurs here. What spurs do is 2 things. They have a visibility and conspicuousness and charisma bonus that go along with them. So the gold spurs are 20 charisma, the highest that you can get. It doesn't tell you anything else about what it does here, but what spurs do is they up your horsemanship skill. And golden spurs, which we already have, up it by +5. The knight spurs, or the silver spurs, are +4, knight spurs are +3, the plain riding spurs are +2, and the Cuman spurs are +1. Okay? So the next thing that we need to look at are the comparisons, or the covers. Okay? Now, we were given one, and we want to look at which one we were given. Okay, so we can move that to our horse. And if we look at our horse, we can look at the tack, and we can watch what the armor stat does here. Now, the comparisons have different slash defenses. The blunt and stab defenses come in with the higher ones that you can buy. So if we equip that, you can see it's 282. So this is one of the higher level ones that you can get. There's more. There's one group that's better, I think. I think there's a 292 that you can get from Zora only. We've already completed Zora's quest, so we can go back and buy those if we would like. So this one's pretty good, but we're not going to keep it. We're going to end up buying the 292 version of it. But then...
Good luck to you.
Horseshoes are the next thing on this list. Okay? And if you go through, we have military, noble. Military and noble are the only two that are sold here. It looks like. Yeah. There are two other horseshoes, but noble and military horseshoes are the best. The military horseshoes are actually the best. These increase your speed by a certain percentage, and military is a plus 39% speed bonus. Again, it doesn't say any of that in there, but the military horseshoes make their mounts capable of fastest gallop. Noble horseshoes say that you can accelerate and go faster, but the military horseshoes are the best. So we're going to add these to our basket. And then the last thing are the bridles. Okay, and we already have a bridle here. I think we have the plain one that we picked up that we've been using ever since. But we have a noble bridle here, which is the best. This gives you a +4 to the horse's courage. Okay, so the plain bridle is what we have. That's +1. There should be a knight's bridle, which is +3. Then there should be a couple of other, the grooms and the cavalry bridle are +2. But the noble bridle is the best. So we're going to add that to our basket as well. Now you can see these cost quite a bit. Okay, so we're definitely going to haggle those.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
Let's try and get this down a little bit.
Are we agreed?
Come now. Aye, for that.
Okay, so now we're going to take those and put them on our horse. Military horseshoes and the noble bridle. We'll equip those, and for now we'll equip this comparison. Okay, and this one we can move back to our inventory. Now there are 2 more things that we can, or 3 more things that we can equip here. Actually, the comparison. Yeah, there it is. There's 2 more things. There's body armor and head armor that you can equip for your horse. We're not going to get those for a little bit. Simply, we just don't need them. But you can see it's definitely upped our speed. We're up to 69 on our speed now on our horse. So this will be the last thing that we do today. You can see the comparison is on there now. So we're going to head to Neuhof, to the stables. Okay. The Neuhof stables are up here, and we can head straight south out of here. Okay, and just follow the road straight all the way through. And get there. And you can see how fast I'm going when I'm just galloping. Yeah, I need to be here.
Yeah.
Okay, and now you can see how fast Warhorse Genda is. We're really cooking now. So this makes it a lot easier to get away from enemies that you're going to find and all that sort of stuff. Makes it easier to get around the map by a lot. So we'll follow this down here. And we'll end up at the Neuhof stables. We'll buy the last thing for our horse. Yes.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
And then our horse will be outfitted for now. Oh no. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way.
Yeah.
Thought I took a wrong turn there, but didn't. Thought I just waited, I'd have come over the hill and seen Neuhof and knew I was right. We're going to veer off to the left to go to the stables. Okay, we're going to go into our inventory. We're going to take that comparison off our horse. We'll move that to our inventory, and we're going to buy the best comparison that we can get.
God's bless. Good luck then.
Okay, and that comparison, I believe, I need to go look here and make sure. It's this one or this one. The two that have the 9 defense on it. So, and they may be different. No, it is those two, yeah. So I'm going to take this one here and add that to my basket. And I'm going to sell this one. Okay, so we're going to sell the 8 defense and we're going to buy the 9 defense, and it's only 56 groschen. Move that to the horse. Equip it. And now when I look at my sidekick, sorry, you'll see it's 292. And that's the best you can get for your horse, for the comparison. Okay, so military horseshoes, noble bridle, noble saddlebags, and that comparison means that we are outfitted on our horse for now. So what we're going to do, this is now our place where we're going to end the live stream today. I'm going to off stream, I'm going to go hunting. I'm going to get my hunting skill up to 13, which isn't that far away. And I'm going to take the Tanner perk. I may actually just not take it and just take it on stream next week. But I want to be prepared for that because we're going to get into a quest pretty quickly that is going to be, or we're going to need that that perk. And if we don't have it, we won't be able to complete that quest. So I want to make sure I've got it before we do that. So as always, thank you for being here. Rudi, again, I appreciate the support. Thank you very, very much. For my channel members and for all of our supporters here, again, I appreciate it more than you'll know. Thank you very much for everything you do for the channel, because as I always say, without your support, none of this would be possible. This is Commander Jorval saying, until next time, fare thee well.